Alright, what's happening, Cucumber Squad, and welcome back to the Fable sphere. Right, now we got a new artist on the channel today. It's called The Broken View. I've never ever heard of these people. It's a song called Something Better. It's an acoustic version. Obviously, you know me. You know how I absolutely love acoustic versions. I love the guitar as well. And I just want to say a special thank you to Joe, very special Cucumber Squad member that actually sent this to me. I really enjoy our conversations that we have on our DM, so thank you very much. So yeah, Broken View, something better, something brand new for the channel. Let's rock and roll. Let's see what we got over here. Is there sound? Or is this? Oh, phew, okay, there's sound. Let's go. Okay, you're never gonna beat that acoustic sound for me. But I do have a question for you guys that if you guys could possibly answer. This over here, this box over here, what is this thing called? I have seen Josh Dunn from 21 Pilots play this particular instrument as well, and I just keep calling it a box. What is the actual proper instrumental terminology for that box? All right, somebody let me know. Right, let's rock and roll. Loving the sound of this already.
In all this desperation I fear, there's nothing I could say to win this fight. 'Cause you hesitate much more than I could ever estimate. And that's alright, 'cause I'm not
Okay, so obviously this is a relationship song. I kind of understand why this actually was requested to me and suggested to me. Right, obviously a relationship song speaking about a relationship that's possibly gone toxic, essentially. And I kind of feel like he's the one who's actually giving her the out, or he's giving her the higher ground, giving her the position. Right, putting the ball in her court, essentially. Saying you don't have to be the one to lose, you don't have to be the one to choose. Right, the ball is in your court. What do you want me to do? I'm leaving the decision with you, so that you can tell me what do I need to do. Right, that's what I'm getting from this so far. But anyway, let's try.
You don't have to be the one to say goodbye. I don't have to be the one to take all this time you've wasted being dishonest. I wanna be the one
being dishonest, bitch. Bitch. Oh my god, no, it's fine. People are dishonest. Human beings are dishonest. Sometimes people lie, right? So you can't lynch people for being human. Anyway, let's go.
This time you've wasted being dishonest. I wanna be the one who never got the chance to change your mind. Left without a reason. Hope you learn to watch you turn a blind eye to a feeling.
Hope you learn to watch you turn a blind eye into a feeling, right? So you always like sort of give a blind eye to everything, right? Like you don't see it, right? But I one day would like to learn to see you turn a blind eye, for you to actually notice something and actually translate that into a feeling or manifest a feeling out of that. That's amazing. That's a beautiful line.
Watch you turn a blind eye to a feeling. This is the only
Wait a second, what did you say there? Wait, sorry guys, sorry.
This is the only chance that you'll get to see this through my eyes before I believe in something better than you.
Ooh, this is the only chance that you will get, right? To see things through my eyes before I turn and believe in something better than you, right? So I'm actually giving you the chance, I'm actually giving you the opportunity, right? To actually see it. He's basically saying to walk a mile in my shoes, right? Feel what I'm feeling. Look at this relationship the way I look at this relationship, because I kind of feel that our feelings in this relationship and our emotions and our connections do not align, right? So he's basically saying that this is the only chance after all this time of me putting in all of this. I'm going to give you this last chance to see this relationship through my eyes, to see this relationship for what it is, the beauty that it can be. But this beauty is only from my end, right? You tend to not see it. You consistently have a blind eye to it, right? So, and he says, and if you don't, right, then I'm going to start believing in something better than you, right? Because right now, all I do believe in is you. But everything has an end, and if we see that, if he sees that, this is going nowhere, eventually reality needs to take place of lust and take place of delusion, and people need to come to reality and realize, or needs to come to reality and realize this actually isn't working. I might need to turn and maybe believe in something else, right? Beautiful.
It's before I believe in something better than you.
I love the sound of this though. And it's all just acoustic. Down my alley.
I'm all out of life, babe. It's all gone sideways.
Shame, man.
Tell me, how can I keep this a secret when you couldn't either? It's funny how we ended up here, so fucked up and fucked. You don't have to be the one to
I kind of feel like he's got a young Chester Bennington kind of voice, right? When Linkin Park just started up, they were my favorite band. I'm not saying it's exactly like that, but he does have that Chester Bennington sound. May he rest in peace. Absolute legend who just taken from us way too soon. May he rest in peace. But he's got that sound though. This lead singer has got that young Chester Bennington sound. It's almost nostalgic. It actually brings me back it takes me back many years.
yeah, so fucked up and fucked. You don't have to be the one to lose. You don't have to be the one to tell a lie. You don't have to be the one to choose. You don't have to be the one to say goodbye. I don't have to be the one to take all this time you wasted being dishonest. I wanna be the one who never got the chance to change your mind, left without a reason.
I love this.
Hope you learn to watch you turn a blind eye to a feeling. This
I love this hook, man. I love this hook. This chorus is absolutely phenomenal.
watch you turn a blind eye to a feeling. This is the only chance that you'll get to see this through my eyes before I believe in something better than
That almost backup vocal, absolutely awesome.
Believe in something better than you. Believe in something better than you.
love the conviction with which he's singing this song. I think it's super important for artists, specifically when singing about songs like this that are unbelievably painful, that you kind of feel everything through their vocal delivery and even through their body language. Like you can see that this actually meant something, right? So I love that. I love the conviction. I love the fact that he's putting a lot of power and purpose into the actual song. And it's actually a very important song because I think, you know, when we actually do journey through relationships and we do journey through life, not every single person that you meet is going to be a perfect fit, right? This is just, you're just one puzzle piece in a very, very, very large picture, right? And not every puzzle piece will fit correctly. Not every puzzle piece is meant to fit correctly, right? But does it mean that you stop looking for puzzle pieces? No, because then you'll never find the bigger picture. What it means is that even if that puzzle piece doesn't fit, it doesn't mean that you need to sit and stew in it in the past. You can let it go and you can move forward and appreciate it for what it was. It was an experience. It was a time to learn. It brought something to your life. You can't say that a relationship that went south, a relationship that went bad, didn't bring anything to you. It brought you learning. It brought you something. You learned something about yourself. You learned something about somebody else. It was a connection that you created, even though it might not have been a connection that stood the test of time. It was a connection that you're going to take little bits of it and move into another relationship and learn and put a little bit of yourself in that relationship that you never had before, and that's thanks to the previous relationship. So I don't think there's any reason to hold any sort of regret or any sort of remorse for the people you lose in life because they taught you something. Because those little lessons you can take into another relationship, and if you're brave enough to actually let that guard down, because so many people put that guard up, right, after they've been hurt in one relationship. They'll put the guard up, and what happens is they tend to keep the next person at arm's length, but you don't know what you're missing when you do that, right? Pain and love is part of being human, right? We need to be able to learn how to channel those emotions. And if you look at pain and love, if you look at hurt, if you look at fear and you look at love, they are the exact same thing. Even the symptoms are the same. Sweaty palms, butterflies in the stomach, a bit of nervousness, anxiousness, they're exactly the same thing. Fear and love, right? So you can harness that. You can harness the fear and you can harness the love. And the next person that you get to meet, the next person that you get to see that you don't know for a bar of soap, if you drop that firewall that you have in front of you and you don't keep them at arm's length and you bring them in, you might just get something. You might just experience something that you've never experienced in your life, but you've got to give a chance all the time. People will break your trust. People will break your heart. It doesn't mean that all people do that, and it doesn't mean that you should deny yourself the opportunity to learn what somebody else has got to give you. That's just my little piece. Anyway, let's carry on. That is going on my playlist. This track over here is 100% going on my playlist. That is there more? Oh no. So that was absolutely incredible, right? Brand new band, The Broken View, Something Better. I always put the links down in the description. If you want to go support these guys, you're going to go and watch their video for yourself without me and the copyright things and all that type of vibe. Go down to the bottom in the description section and do that. Let me know what you think of the song, and please also let me know what is the name of that box instrument. I love you all. Please stay safe, please stay healthy. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.